Hey, what's up creative minds, hope you are doing well. I'm Sharpen and welcome you to my channel, and today we are going to talk about how to sharpen your images. And in this video I will be talking about 3 ways to sharpen your image. Now hopefully you know that sharpening your image so that they look proper and aesthetic is really a great deal, and we will be doing this in Photoshop. And if you're working in Photoshop, then you must know that there are tons of ways to sharpen your images in that software, but all tools are not created equally. So I decided to make this video for you, and I will also be sharing you my personal favorite tool which I always use, and I will tell you why I use it. So with that being said, let's hop into Photoshop and let me show you how it works. So we are in Photoshop now, and this is a picture taken by photographer Hardy Safari. I will be giving this URL in the description below, so you guys are welcome to check this out. So talking about sharpening, the first tool which we can use is, I think most of you are familiar with it, and that is by using camera raw filter. So go to filter, and from this drop down menu go to camera raw filter, and I hope that you are familiar with this adjustments panels, because the same thing is present in Lightroom. You can also do this from Lightroom also. So it's very easy. What you're gonna do is, in here sharpening, you have amount, radius, detail and masking. It's very easy. You just have to do is take up the amount. Okay, at first let me zoom in the image so that you could see it properly. Okay, now see, you can adjust the sharpening as you like, adjust the radius. So one tip which I want to share with you is, while controlling this radius and masking details, press down Alt or Option on your keyboard and then click on it. Your screen will go to gray, and sorry for that noise people, and then you can actually see the detail coming on your screen. I don't know if it's properly visible on YouTube screen, but just try and you will see what I'm talking about. Just keep on pressing the Alt or Option key on your keyboard, and same with details. It's just let you control how harsh you want your edges of your images to be. And finally the masking. Now what this masking does is, I know it's looking horrible, but the black area suggests that those areas have no sharpening, and the white areas are the areas where sharpening has been affected. Now you can control the amount of the area where you want your sharpening to affect. If you take it up, then only the areas, the edges of the eyes, have been affected, and if you take this down, then most of the areas of your image have been affected. This is how it works. So let's click on OK. Now let's see the before and after of this image. So before, after. Let me show you again. So this was before, this is after. So the second tool which we are going to talk about is unsharp mask. Okay, first what I would do is make a copy of this background there, because I always want to play it safe, and you should also do, I think. Now I go to filter and come down to sharpen and unsharp mask. Now this is another tool which you can use, because it's really very much effective, I should say. As it's already pretty, and yeah, so how we're gonna do is, first bring down radius to low, bring down threshold to absolute 0, keep the radius, I'm keeping it to 0.7 just to see minor changes while adjusting the amount. Now go on increasing the amount. Stop when you like it, and never go too much with this. Now our images have the sharpening effect. Now what we're going to do is adjust the radius, and what radius does is it just adjusts the contrast between the pixels, which ultimately gives us that sharpening effect.
never go too much, or it would look very, it would look very horrible, as you can see. Yeah, sometime you can use it, but not always. It's not good. You would have this awkward halo effect all over your image. Just keep it simple. I want to keep it at I think 7ish is good for me, 7.2. And now threshold. What threshold will do is just gonna soften the harsh edges in your images, resulting from, of course, increasing the radius. If you go too much, you can see it's gonna get very smooth. So just try to keep it natural as possible. I think 12 is good for me. You can click on preview to see it. Yeah, I just made a little change because I don't know if it would be visible in the YouTube screen or not. So let me hit on OK. Zoom out and let's see the before and after for this image. So this is before, this is after. This is before, this is after, before and after. And the third way, which I would call my favorite tool, is that by using high pass filter on your image. And that might sound complex, the process may sound complex, but it's not complex. It's actually very easy. What you have to do is go to filter, come down to this other in the drop down menu and go to high pass, and suddenly something will happen. Your screen just turns this like gray. Now what you're gonna have to do is you just have to increase the radius just when you begin to see a little detail in your image or the edges of your image. Let me zoom in a little bit. Just wait for a sec. Yeah. Okay, let's start. Go to filter, come down to other in the drop down menu, go to high pass and start from 0 and just stop when you get to see the edges of your image. Never go too high, because if you go too high, we are going to have this beautiful effect though, but it's going to look horrible as a final product, I'm telling you. Okay, try to keep it low, try to keep it simple. Okay, I think I can see the edges of the eyes, her nose and all. So let's click on OK. And now what the magic would happen is just selecting this layer, go to blend mode, and from normal go to linear light, and the effect is done. Let me show you the before and after. So this is before, after, before and after. Let me show you one thing. If you feel that the high pass is kind of complex than the others, make the copy of this layer and turn the layers blend mode to linear light, and you're having this dark version of your image. Now your work is got more easier. Now just go to filter, other and high pass. Now you could see the change in the sharpness in real time. Isn't it cool? Now just increase to the level where you think you are satisfied. Click on OK and before, after, before, after. Just tell me if this doesn't work.
So now you know why I use the high pass filter always to sharpen my images, because it gives me so much control. Now just let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite, and also do you think that high pass is the best of all tools? Let me know down in the comment box. And if not, then which one of the tool is your favorite? So that's basically it for today, guys. Hope you have enjoyed this video and found this video helpful. If you did, leave one of these below the video, because your one like motivates me to create new contents. Don't forget to comment and share. Please do subscribe, because I upload videos on on weekly basis, and I hope that my videos are helping you in your journey in photo editing. So I will catching you on my next video. Till then, just keep on exploring with new photo editing techniques.